Hello everybody, I am Jeffrey Hauser, author of the Learn With series, a bunch of books about Angular interacting with different backends. This is my first React screencast, and I expect that someday it may turn into a book, it may not. I'm not making any promises, but React is probably the biggest UI framework out there for building single page applications, and I want to know more about it. So this is not going to be everything about React. What I'm going to go over in this series of videos, and I have 5 of them planned, I'm going to look at the React Tic Tac Toe tutorial, and there's a few extensions they suggest adding on your own. I'm going to go over those extensions and how I tackle them. First, let's take a look at this tic-tac-toe application. The user can click, it switches back and forth, and somebody wins. And we keep this running history of buttons. We can jump to any point in the game. Once we get to the end, we can no longer do a selection. Go to the game start to restart. And it just works. And I'm not going to show you the code or how to build it because that's all in the tutorial right up on the React website. What I'm going to review and tackle are these 5 little bonus suggestions at the end.
In this final episode of the series, we're going to display the location of each move in format, row, column in the move history list. So if we go back, the row would be 1, 2, 3, and the column would be 1, 2, 3. So actually, let's go back to. So that would be 1, 1. This would be 2, 2. This would be 3, 3, 1, 3, etc. If you're watching this, you probably already know how a grid works. And let's jump into code and see how we do it. First, I'm going to find our history. And I'm going to add, actually, did I somehow add an extra character here? I think I did. So, history. And we're going to add a location, actually position. Let's call it position, to this history list. We're going to go down to handle play. And this is going to need now a current move index, and we're going to use current move index to calculate the position, and the position is actually going to be an object. Current move index mod 3 and math.for current move index divided 3 plus 1. So this should give us the row for x and the column for y using mod and div operators, or the JavaScript equivalents of those. However, when we do handle play, when we call that, which is on play, we want to pass in the index. So now that the handle play will have that current move index. And in terms of tracking these values, I think that's primarily what we need to do. Let's go to the moves array where we display the moves. What we're going to need to do after we determine the declare display, we're going to want to do let location, because the first move won't have a location, so we default it. If position, actually it's not square, current move set, because current move set now has a position. Yes, current move set position. location equals dot x and making use of template strings here. So we're just grabbing the x and y positions out of the current move set. So, but we want to add that into the display. Either you are at move at, see at move at, if you're at the end, it may not have a location yet, but if you click back, it might. Otherwise, the go to moves should have it, and go to game start will not. And let's see, no errors on the console. Let's refresh our browser. Oh, see, at move 1. Oh, and I won. That completes this series. I'm glad I was able to take time to build and flesh all this out. Please like and subscribe. Check out my books. And I didn't mention this in earlier episodes, but thanks for watching all these through. You will be able to find the code in my personal repository on GitHub. Thank you, and have a good night.